Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to another episode of Building Character. On part 1 of this month's lesson, we started reading a story about a man and his house.
This man's house was amazing. Everyone wanted to buy it. People are willing to pay twice its face value for it.
They were, because this house, something bad happened to it. Anyways, though, the house, it made the man happy. Then one day, the bad thing happened. This house caught fire. The man watched helplessly as it burned and burned. Naturally, this filled him with sorrow.
Right. The man sat and watched his house burn. Then, though, his oldest son came along. The oldest son had some good news. Apparently, he was able to sell the house before it went up in flames.
That appears to be the case. One way or another, this made the man feel a little better. For the time being. Yes, I get the feeling that more sorrow is on the way for the man. Poor guy. Anyway, let's begin reading from part 2 of our Building Character lesson. First, though, let's take a look at today's vocabulary.
我们在前一天课文读到说，故事里面的男子因为房子失火很难过。那当大儿子说，其实房子前一天就卖掉了，他就松了一口气。可是过没多久，那名男子二儿子来了，难过的说，那名买主他只付了一小笔定金，他不相信对方现在还会想要这一栋房子。于是这个男子又开始担心了，眼里就泛着泪光。好，我们先来看3个单字 ，upset。这个单字在课文里面是当形容词，表示生气的、沮丧的或是难过的。如果你的另外一半有点不高兴，这时候你就先逗他笑，然后拉拉衣袖跟他说 "Come on, don't be upset. Come on, don't be upset. 别这样嘛，不要不高兴嘛。好，下一个单字 doubt 它表示怀疑或是不相信，在课文里面是当动词。例如 I doubt there will be any tickets left.I doubt there will be any tickets left. 我不相信会有剩的票，应该都被秒杀了吧。好，第3个单字 tear 它是指眼泪，是一个名词。例如 The song brought tears to my eyes. The song brought tears to my eyes. 那首歌为我的眼睛带来泪水，意思就是说那首歌让我哭了。好，现在故事里面的男子很担心房子的事情，幸好3儿子带来一个好消息，缓解了大家的忧虑。那么单字 ease 就表示减缓、减轻，它是当动词来用。例如 This yoga pose can help ease your back pain. This yoga pose can help ease your back pain. 这个瑜伽姿势可以帮助你减轻背部的疼痛。好，现在已经看完单字例句，我们来看看课文吧。
Soon, the man's second son showed up. He was really upset. He said,
The buyer only gave us a small payment. I doubt he'll want the house now.
Explanation 1.
Welcome back, everyone. The name of this month's lesson is Happiness and Sorrow. At the end of the first part of this lesson, the man was feeling better. Sure, his house had caught fire, but his oldest son had been able to sell it the day before.
Yes, the man is feeling better, but this cannot last. I mean, who is going to pay for a house that is burning down? If I were the buyer, I'd be reconsidering my decision right now.
Me too. Oh, and speaking of this buyer, we're about to learn about him soon. First, though, let's hear from the man's second son. Unlike the first son, the second son has bad news for the man.
Oh. Yes, soon the man's second son showed up. This son is not at all happy. But hey, we have reason to be happy. Why? Because teacher Daphne is on the way.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 show up， 意思是出现、露面。show 在这里是不及物动词，意指露面、现身。up 是副词抵达，合在一起 show up 就是出现、到场。主词可以是人或者是东西，是不及物动词片语，使用的时候后方不接受词。例如 Hallie showed up late for the meeting. 海蒂开会迟到。
And we're back. The second son is now on the scene. He is not a happy camper. In fact, he was really upset. Why? Because the buyer has not yet paid the full amount for the man's house.
The second son said, "The buyer only gave us a small payment."
I knew it. I figured something like this might happen. What a disaster.
糟糕了，本来想说那个房子顺利卖掉应该就没事了，可是二儿子带来坏消息，说那个买主只付了一小笔定金。好，这边有两个补充单字 ，buyer 就是买主，那么 payment 是指支付的款项。刚刚教宝就说 What a disaster， 意思就是说这简直是场灾难啊！那我们来学一下 disaster， 它是拼作 D-I-S-A-S-T-E-R， 这个字表示灾难或是灾祸。The buyer will probably back out now, seeing as though there's no house to buy.
And that's why the second son is worried. Of the buyer, he says, I doubt he'll want the house now. Oh, I'll say it again. What a disaster. It'll be hard to find the road to happiness again for this poor man and his sons. Anyway, with that, it is now time for a break.
Correct. But don't go away, folks. We'll be back soon.
Again, the man was worried and had tears in his eyes. Then his third son came. He eased everyone's worries. He explained,
The buyer is a man of his word.
The third son continued,
He just told me he will still pay. Neither he nor we could know about the fire.
After that, they watched the burning house without any concern.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and wrap up this month's building character lesson. This lesson is titled Happiness and Sorrow.
Before the break, sorrow re-entered the picture. Just when the man thought that he'd dodged a bullet, his second son showed up. Yes, the first son had been able to sell the house, but the second one knew that the buyer hadn't yet paid the full amount for the house.
And this son is really upset by this news, which makes sense. After all, who wants to buy a house that is on fire? Anyway, things are not looking good for the man. He's sad again.
故事里面男子本来以为可以躲过这场灾难，没想到二儿子却说那个买主只付了一小笔定金，现在对方可能不会想要那栋房子了。这名男子他的心情应该是像坐云霄飞车一样吧。好，我们刚刚用到一个片语很有趣，叫做 dodge a bullet， 这字面上的意思是躲掉一颗子弹。Dodge D-O-D-G-E 就表示躲开、避开。那么 bullet B-U-L-L-E-T 这个字表示子弹，躲开子弹。那这个片语就是用来比喻成功躲过一场灾难，逃过一劫。Okay, next we read. Again, the man was worried and had tears in his eyes. If only he had another son, one who could bring him some more good news.
Hanny, he does have a third son. Huh? Yeah, and next, this third son makes an appearance. Then, his third son came, and apparently this son does have some good news.
Awesome. Apparently, he eased everyone's worries. He did so by explaining the newest development with the buyer.
He, the third son, explained the buyer is a man of his word. What good news.
I agree. And the third son isn't done. He has more to say. And we'll hear from him right after we hear from Teacher Daphne.
第二则文法是 a man of his word， 意思是信守诺言的人。word 在这里是名词诺言的意思。A man of his word 意指信守诺言的男性，信守诺言的女性则是 a woman of her word。例如 Kate is a woman of her word. She will keep her promise. 凯特说话算话，她会信守承诺的。
The third son is a bearer of good news. Next, he's going to spread even more joy, yes, even more joy, with news of the honest buyer.
Yep, the third son continued. He just told me he will still pay. Why? Because he promised to, and because he knew that we are trustworthy people as well. The buyer said that neither he nor we could know about the fire.
What a break. What a break. A person who keeps their word, by the way, is hard to find, especially in situations like this. Good for the man and his three sons.
Yes, after that, they watched the burning house without any concern. Yep, now they can rest easy once they found a place to sleep for the night. Okay, with that, our article is now complete, and that means it's time for a break.
Right. But I sure hope that everyone enjoyed building character with us this month. See you next time, and bye-bye.
Happiness and sorrow.
Soon, the man's second son showed up. He was really upset. He said,
The buyer only gave us a small payment. I doubt he'll want the house now.
Again, the man was worried and had tears in his eyes. Then his third son came. He eased everyone's worries. He explained,
The buyer is a man of his word.
The third son continued,
He just told me he will still pay. Neither he nor we could know about the fire.
After that, they watched the burning house without any concern.
解释说明时你会用到的英文实用句。
欢迎收看《就爱讲英
就
文
爱讲英文》，
我是 Steven，
我是 Kate。
那今天的英文呢，就是一些解释说明时你会用的英文实用句。好，第一个呢，就是如果今天我很迫不及待想跟你讲一个很长的故事，像我平常呢，就是整个故事都会讲，我不 care 你到底想听还是不想听，我就是想讲一个很长的故事，
然后讲很多细节，
对。但是如果有的时候我自己也想把所有我刚才讲的故事，然后就是浓缩的，我可以在最前面说 ，make a long story short。Make
a long story short，
对，我要把这个长长的一句话就是弄很短，
长话短说的意思，
对，
就讲重点嘛。
对，就讲重点。对，偶尔今天你知道这个人发生了一个很大的事情，然后他可能很懒得解释，他可能已经解释很多次了，他可能就是已经想好一个浓缩的一个版本，他可以就直接 make a long story short，
我就直接说怎么样这样。
对对，好，接下来那个呢，因为我觉得这些英文句子为什么很重要，是因为很多次我们在讲英文的时候，我们可能会想考虑我到底要怎么开头讲这个故事，所以这些英文的句子其实非常适合放在最前面。接下来这个呢是如果你问了我一个问题，关于比如说，你不是
你早上怎么迟到？
对，就这样子。我早上为什么知道？尴尬，
被我抓到啦。
然后就是我刚好你既然问了，我就now that you ask，我就开始解释。
对，是一个很好的开头。
是个很好的
既然你
开头。对，
这么问，
对，
那我就
没想到你还在记仇。
没有，我只是要举例而已。
好，接下来这个呢是 Let me put it this way， 因为你可能今天要解释一个东西的时候，可是你要先去思考，你要是用什么方式讲是最有效率，还是可以
我就这么说吧。
对，就 Let me put it this way。
Let me put it this way。
对，可能我讲很多同学，我其实想表达是我就是不喜欢你啊，然后最后你还是不懂，我说Let me put it this way，I just don't like you。
哦，就是有点换句话说。
对，换句话来说就是这样子。不，我开玩笑，那不是真实
哦。我知道，当然。
不要再记仇了，迟到一点没关系了。最后一句就是 Come to think of it。Come
to think of it，
就是可能你讲到了一些提醒我要讲什么话的时候，我会说，现在想起来了，Come to think of it，
就是我提醒你了一些事，然后你
Weren't you late last time？ 想起来，不是上次是你迟到吗？
他记仇才记得久吧？
是不是 ？OK， 所以呢，今天的英文呢，就是一些解释说明时你会用的英文使用句。所以我们现在就进入 Live Action。May
I ask what's wrong between you and Mary?
Well, now that you ask, I'll make a long story short. Let me put it this way. She betrayed me.
Holy crap! But how do you know that?
My brother said that he saw Mary hanging out with another guy. He wouldn't lie to me. You can take it to the bank.
Come to think of it, she has looked strange this past few days.
D. Make a long story short. 第二 Now that you ask. 第三 Let me put it this way. 第四 Come to think of it.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天用1分钟的时间来复习4个单字，同学们您都准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单字，它可以表达生气的、难过的。这个形容词要怎么说呢？你可以用这个字 upset，upset 就是生气的、难过的、不开心的。What's the matter? You look upset. 怎么了吗？你看起来很不开心哎。好，第二个单字呢，它可以当动词来表达怀疑或是不相信，它也可以当名词来表达怀疑。这个字叫做 doubt，doubt 中间的 b 是不发音的。I doubt Brad will tell you the truth. Brad 会跟你讲实话，会把真相告诉你，这我不相信啦。I doubt 就是我怀疑这件事情。好，第三个单字是眼泪，眼泪要怎么说呢？叫做 tear。好，那这个字当动词的时候是念作 tear， 表示撕裂哦，不一样。OK，Her eyes were filled with tears， 她的眼睛充满了泪水。第四个单字呢，跟 easy 有关系，这个字用减缓、减轻。如果你的症状减轻，你会不会生活是过得比较 easy？ 这个字叫 ease。She took a painkiller to ease her headache. 她吃一颗止痛药来减缓头痛。差一点，可恶，再差一点点而已。好，没关系，下次继续加油。那同学们也要多多练习哦。我们下次见，拜拜。